Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Lords of the Fallen with me, Dawn. So I did a little bit of grinding off camera because I wanted to buy a couple things back at Skyrest, and I found something that I missed. But before we go back and check that out, I'm going to read the descriptions for all of these so we're caught up. Skyrest Bridge. A skilled warrior and accomplished leader of men, the knight Adyr was the very first to take up the duty of Lampbearer. With his newfound power, he flourished. Overly so, in fact. In his increasing arrogance, Adyr came to style himself a master of death and an Umbral king, ruling with cruelty from the crypt of Skyrest Bridge. Later discarded by the Umbral Light for a new Lampbearer, Adyr learnt too late that while one can channel the power of Umbral for a time, in the end the shroud descends over all. And the seedling description. A figure grown from a vestige seed, to be warped to and used as a temporary vestige. As is the case with the seeds from which they grow, little is known of vestige seedlings, save for their practical functions, even if they are but a pale, fleeting imitation of a true vestige. And the sepulchre. Rannick had always been alone, his life one of isolated, directionless wandering punctuated with moments of rage, violence and pain, any kind of real human connection forever an alien and unattainable concept. It was only when he became a bearer of the Umbral Lamp that he understood why. Because his destiny was to be an eternal bringer of death, his solitude to date merely preparing him for his role. But after the Umbral Light abandoned him, Rannick soon died the way he had lived, alone and without purpose. Alright, the village, a vestige of Hannelore. A former warrior of Walusia, Hannelore once again took up the sword and journeyed to Mornstead, ostensibly to fight the Rogar, but more so to escape the responsibility she had struggled to bear, abandoning her family. Later, long after becoming a Lampbearer, Hannelore came across an Umbral stigma, which had captured the final tragic moments of a pair of children who had grown so much and seemingly come in search of their mother. The warrior sank to her knees, broken, and cast aside her lamp before taking her own life. In the Red Copse Windmill, a vestige of Marco the Axe. An orphan who spent his life roving with a corsair fleet, Marco displayed great aptitude for fighting, thieving, and drinking early on, but felt most comfortable with an axe in his hands, initially in the felling of coastal trees for wood, but also later for felling any man or beast who opposed him. Eventually, Marco's pirate band dissipated, and he found himself washed up on a strange shoreline, alone aside from his trusty axe. Drifting into Mornstead, that axe was soon joined by the Umbral Lamp, and Marco's skill with both made him a force to be reckoned with. And Sanctuary, a vestige of Chibui. Having heard tell of the existence of a weapon capable of raising the dead, a powerful warlord of Isugen ordered his son Chibui, or Shabui? Might be Shabui, to travel to distant Mornstead, claim the weapon, and bring it home, whereupon his father would use its power to wipe out all of the opposing clans, and unite their war-torn homeland beneath his banner. Shabui did indeed acquire the Umbral Lamp, but in so doing, became tethered to Mornstead and the role of Lampbearer. Meanwhile, Isugen burned and its people bled beneath unrelenting tides of war. Let's do a little shopping.
In Radiance, judgment.
Does that have what I thought he had?
Our Immaculate Lady will bring redemption.
Maybe it's Dunmire.
You serve a higher purpose, Crusader.
Yeah, let's go and grab Radiant Weapon. Can't cast it yet, but it's nice to have, I
Strive
suppose.
in darkness, in light we walk.
I thought that this guy sold a spell. Unless I already bought it. And as for the thing that I missed previously, You don't have to be an Umbral for it. I just want more vigor. So I'm going back through here anyway. Of course I missed that. Alright, we're gonna take care of this guy up here real quick. I rushed my drop off because I knew this guy was up here throwing spells. If you come down these stairs, you can look between them and see an item right there. Or crafting materials. Nice. Enemies seem to drop items pretty frequently, which is a nice change of pace. Alright, let's go and rest up. A lot of platforms down there. Oh, that's cool. You can see the Hollowed Sentinel symbol. And there's an item way down there. One over there too. I don't think we can access those yet. So we'll keep pushing forward. That's right, this jerk is hiding behind these posts. What if we can lure him out? Yeah, there he is. Oh, waste that charge. Alright. I guess I could try fighting him the normal way, but I could also try this. I mean, why risk it, right? So we have a ladder up, but we also have a potential way. That's what I get for being curious. That works out, because I don't think we could get over here otherwise. Defaced ring. Go to Umbral one more time, because I'm wondering. That's how I get down below. Yeah, I doubt I survive a fall from this height. I don't see a ladder or anything like that. So it's possible there's a cave. There's a parasite down there. Possibly there's like a cave that exits out the side of the cliff face. But we see some Umbral stairs over that way, so we know to go back into Umbral when we get over there. I can't use that again. Fair enough. At least they respawn on rest. Enemies over there. And a jumping puzzle, which is exactly what I want to do in Umbral. Hallowed Praise. That's the sword, right? We found one of those already. This jerk. Another ladder up. Holy Blood Ring. I'll stop and read these items later. I don't want to do it while I'm traveling through Umbral. The threat, or the dread is building up. Makes me a little nervous. Oh, yeah, not quite what I had in mind. Starting to get swarmed. I'm just looking for a way to exit Umbral so I can chill out for a minute. Oh, lock on. There we go. Ooh, what's up me with them? There's an item over there I dropped down to. Alright, let's backtrack. Alright, we're gonna run back. And rest, because we're gonna hit ×3, yeah. Oh, almost missed that. Time to go. I don't think we open up any shortcuts there, though. And good news is we have enough radiance to now use all the spells that we have. So we now use Sanctify. It costs 120 mana. I think this is worth using. It's a radiant weapon. Raise your weapon and imbue it with radiance. Probably instead of the healing, because I don't want to use this healing in combat anyway. And we'll keep those equipped. I'm happy with that. I got you back, Cassandra. It is cool you can still do these even if you have online turned off. I did want to take a look at the items that I picked up. Am I going to get attacked here? I don't think so. At least not yet. So we got pulsing arrows. Arrows covered in blood, inflict physical damage, and bleed buildup. We found that back when we found the hollowed bow. Found 2 rings. We have the Holy Blood Ring, a simple bloodstained metal band adorned with a damaged crimson jewel, increased resistance to bleed. And Defaced Ring, increased vitality attribute. The focal point of the symbol borne by this ring has been crudely but thoroughly removed. The identity of the defacer and the meaning behind the act, both a mystery now. Ring duty increases vitality and endurance by how much? One apiece. This increases my vitality by 3. So, 3 attribute points for 2. I'll take the 3. Not messed up there. Climb up. Now I just use a drop attack if I wanted to, though probably not worth it. Are you swinging at me? I don't think they're meant to swing at you. They're just there to make you think they might. But I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure they're just there as a scare tactic. Maybe they'll grab you if you let them. Yeah, we do have to enter Umbral to get across here, I think. Ouchies. They're not that tough. They look a lot scarier than they actually are, it looks like. Oh, there's a shortcut there. Alright, get across this thing. Oh, almost forgot to jump. So I forgot about that area way down below. Be really careful up here. Especially while we're in Umbral. Thorn and Crimson Rector's Sword. So we're using a Crimson Rector's Sword. I wonder if that's an upgrade for us. Or maybe it's for an agility build versus a strength build. Oh. Oh, we're just gonna get off here. Oh, what the heck? Alright, so there's a cave leading inside. There's a way up. There's also this. I think it's just a way back. I'm gonna guess the way inside is the way forward. Let's check out up here. We opened up a shortcut, so we can get back here faster next time without having to go into Umbral. We got some more crafting materials. We don't have a way to spend those yet. Okay, we found a vestige. Fantastic. Vestige of Blind Agatha. Can also upgrade. I guess we'll keep doing strength. I also do endurance for more carry capacity. The vitality increases our capacity, or sorry, our encumbrance, and also boosts our health, so I think maybe that's the way to go. Get that up to 20 as well. A map of Pilgrim's Perch Descent. More of Tacitus' notes and sketches relating to Pilgrim's Perch, detailing a descent towards a towering statue bearing a colossal bell. Its origin lost to time save for the suggestion of some kind of connection to the Hallowed Sentinel's ritual of the sacred resonance. We also got the Thorn Crimson Rector's Sword. So it does do less damage, but it has a bleed proc. The Thorn Sword of a Crimson Rector. We can see how effective the bleed is. Give it a shot for a bit.
Another lamp bearer. Aye, so it goes. Should you end up one of the few to earn a vestige, I'll tend to it, as I do. For whatever it's worth, and until I'm in the ground myself. The Hallowed Sentinels and Rogar will both show you horror enough, but nothing like what that lamp brings into view. And remember, you look into the shadows, might be the shadows look back. Mind yourself, Lambearer. Whether you took up that light willingly or not, you're on a treacherous path. And forever's never as long as you think. Mind yourself, Lambearer. You're on a
I think once I get my vitality up to 20, I'm gonna focus on just strength for a while. Oh. Alright, we'll save this exploration for next time. We're in a pretty good spot right now. The mechanism seems to be stuck, so I'm assuming this is a shortcut for later that'll bring us down to this vestige. So I'm curious about that. Let me look at one thing. So we answered there, we found those. I think we did that. And Ascent. So there's... Alright, it's telling us not to go through that bell door that I just opened up with the Pilgrim's Perch key. We have to go out and go down. Look for, it looks like a small entryway between some boards. Big bell, and go down. We saw the big bell on our way in anyway. Oh. I just run past this guy, right? Think he'll charge at me? No, I guess that'd be too easy. I'll take this guy real quick, just because I activated that lantern. Alright. Can't move. It's alright. Into Umbral. I didn't take any damage from that. Cool. Alright. Let's rest up, wrap up the episode, and next time we'll continue exploring Pilgrim's Perch. On Adyr, we're told not to go into this path. We'll check it out first, I think. Because the last key took us to like a loot room. Maybe that's where that's going to take us. But we'll see. Either way, for now, thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.